Hi, I'm Patrick Barnard, Group Managing Editor for TMCnet, reporting to you live from IT Expo in Los Angeles, and I'm joined with Roger Farnsworth, Senior Director of Video Solutions Strategy for Polycom. Hi Roger, how are you?
I'm doing well, Pat. Thanks for having me.
Welcome. I understand you have an announcement, a recent announcement that you're announcing also at the show this week regarding a new addition to the company's SpectraLink line of products. Is that right?
That's right. We've got a Polycom SpectraLink 8400 series.
Okay.
It sounds trite, but it's a real game changer.
Okay.
It's a wireless handset that puts messaging, voice, and applications all at the touch of the fingers, gives unprecedented mobility to workers across multiple verticals, and it's just a really special product.
Okay, great. And what industries or verticals are you targeting mostly with this particular product?
Healthcare is a natural, retail, anywhere where you need to have access to data, messaging, push to talk, and be mobile all at the same time. This is a great solution for that.
Right. That's a great point, especially with healthcare. You hear a lot about the efficiencies with workers that can be achieved with mobile devices, especially ones that connect obviously to the local network. For example, nurses not having to go all the way back to the nursing station to be able to retrieve messages and calls, stuff like that. I mean, in a lot of these facilities, you have to walk up and down long hallways, and it consumes a lot of time. So maybe you could speak a little bit more to the employee productivity angle of what these devices deliver.
Yeah, with this product, you get, like I said, the push to talk, the messaging efficiency, and with a thin client, you can do an awful lot of on-the-handset application work that, like you said, really transforms the process of the job, gives access to information right there rather than having to go to a central location and log in. The other neat thing about this is it's got an integrated barcode reader on the SpectraLink 8450 that lets you get that 1D and soon 2D barcode capability right on the device. And it really reduces input errors, gives you a much faster method of doing data capture and speeds up the whole process, and especially in the nursing healthcare environment.
Right.
Where, reducing errors is a big issue, right?
Right.
So
Yeah,
having that capture capability right on the device is a huge win.
Right. Also sounds like it might be applicable to the warehouse and distribution center environment as well, with the barcode reader built in there, right?
Absolutely. Large retail in the retail sector, moving equipment, moving information is absolutely key, and inventory management. And this gives you a great solution to that too, right at your fingertips, or at your ear, if you will.
Okay. All right. Great. Good. What about growth over at Polycom, and particularly if you want to speak to this particular line of products? I mean, how have things been going lately with regard to sales and user adoption, all that good thing?
This is a great time to be at Polycom. You've seen what's happened with video lately, with telepresence. People are getting access to this in their boardrooms, on their laptops, on mobile devices. Bandwidth is everywhere to really unlock this, and people are embracing video as a new method of logically communicating and emotionally connecting. It's a great time to be at Polycom. We've done some executive recruitment in the last couple weeks. I don't know if you saw, we've added some EVPs and SVPs to drive. We're moving aggressively into 3 lines of business. We've historically been an enterprise-focused company. You're going to see a lot of excitement in Polycom around service provider and SMB, and folks like Joe Burton, who comes on board as our CTO, Chief Strategy Officer, and General Manager for Enterprise and Service Provider. We've got Sue Hayden on board. She's going to run our small medium business line. Sudhakar Ramakrishnan, who's going to be, Rama's going to run the development organization, product management, and engineering.
Okay.
These are all top-tier executives. And Andy Miller, our CEO, really has a vision for us, and he's been pushing us really hard. I can't talk to specific numbers, that wouldn't be appropriate, but I can tell you there's a whole lot of excitement about the opportunity in the market. There's hundreds of millions of dollars out there for the SMB player that gets it right. There's tens of millions of dollars in the video space, and we're right in the middle of it. And it's a great place to be.
Right. Okay. All right. Good. Obviously, one of the things that helps drive growth is interoperability. I mean, obviously, you have to be able to interoperate with existing products and services that are out there, and I know this has always been one of Polycom's fortes to, establish relationships and develop interoperability with a wide range of other products and services that are out there. Speak in particular in terms of the Unified Communications industry group, interoperability forum that's working really hard in this area. UC is obviously a big push these days, bundling all your different communications channels, applications together on a single platform. But you still have the problem of interoperability with other existing systems. So
It's a great way of looking at it, Pat. You said bundling it together. There's some greenfield out there, but a lot of folks are really working hard to put their existing systems together to gain another level of interoperability, another level of business productivity. And so industry standards are absolutely crucial to that. The Unified Communications Interop Forum isn't a standards body per se. We don't intend to write standards. There are a number of standard development organizations that are doing a great job in that regard. Where we see a real opportunity, though, is in putting various solutions together in prescribed ways, building scenarios and specifications that explain exactly how those standards are to work and how products should work together. And then something no one else is really doing. Build those scenarios, build a test infrastructure, and certify the actual interoperability of the solutions so that customers who want to put their solutions together can take a lot of the complexity out of it just by looking at these scenarios and trusting the testing that's going on.
right.
You know, other groups do bake-offs, although I understand that might be a trademark term by a baking company.
Right.
But they do plug compatibility testing, and they bring people together to try and make things work. We're going to take that to the next level and provide an official seal of interoperability on top of that can really let people relax and understand that a lot of the hard work's been done. And while it will never be easy to build these large, complex communication networks, at least we can take a lot of the strain off them.
Right. Okay. All right. Great. Good. And looking toward the future, close term, are there any other new developments that we can expect? Can you give us a hint as to what's coming up next from Polycom?
I just want to stay on the UC Interop Forum thing for just 1 second.
Okay, sure.
This is a group that was formed by a number of large and influential groups in the industry. Microsoft, Polycom, HP, Juniper, Logitech Lifesize all got together and provided the founding impetus for this. But since then, we've added about 25 or 26 new members. We're up over 30 members and growing more every week.
Oh, okay.
We're here at the show to meet face-to-face the board and some of the working groups to lay out the near-term strategy. So I encourage folks who have an interest in UC Interop to look it up, the UC Interop Forum, ucif.org. I believe is a website, and see how they can participate. At Polycom, we're just going to stay focused on doing what we do best, the ultimate HD experience. We deliver an ultimate HD voice and video, telepresence solutions, and we're just going to keep doing what we do best, work with our partners, and create the best UC solutions in the marketplace.
Okay, that's great. Thanks very much, Roger, for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
All right.